Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by.
On behalf of Holly and Dave, I want to welcome everyone to this celebration of marriage. We also want to welcome all those joining us on Facebook Live. All of you have a special place in their lives. Please join with them in this time of joy and commitment. Not only are you witnesses today, but I ask that you continue to love and support them in the new life together. Thank you for sharing in this moment with them. You may be seated. Well, here we are. Dave and Holly, this evening we are celebrating your marriage ceremony. We're here at Brennon's restaurant in the heart of the French Quarter in the city of New Orleans. New Orleans is such a unique place. From the sights and sounds of Bourbon Street to the great melodies on Frenchman Street, so many fairs, festivals, cultures, and delicious restaurants. It is an amazing blend of ambiance, music, which you love, culture, and food. Yes, some world-famous chefs and food. Now, taking the time to put together all of the ingredients, along with adding just the right blend of spices at just the right time, makes for a delicious meal. Marriage, in a way, is also like cooking. It takes a special blend of two people coming together to be one. Each of you bring your own life experiences, personalities, goals, and dreams into this marriage. It is this blend of ingredients, and of course, let's not forget the spice, that will lead to a healthy and happy marriage. Since the beginning of your relationship, you have been blending. Now, as many of you know, Holly and Dave are a little different and appreciate life in their own special way. Dave is sometimes known as the Malouf Seinfeld because he likes to see the funnier side of social situations. Holly is a psychiatrist by day and an aspiring farmer by night and weekends. Let me share a list of 5 more fun facts they gave me about them, and they may just be why you love them as well. Number 1, as you know, Holly and Dave love traveling to Portland, Maine. On one of their first adventures to Maine, after a wine tour that they enjoyed very much, Dave and Holly ended up writing down their fun memories in haiku form and still try to carry this tradition today. So since this will be a really fun memory, and we should have tradition, we'll move forward with some more of those. So in case you don't know, haiku is a poem of 3 lines, the first having 5 syllables, the second 7 syllables, and the third 5 syllables. So as we progress on to the 4 more facts, we'll do them in haiku. Love costumes for fun. Fallon characters are fave. Ask about tight pants. Left city for country. Goats, alpacas by first year. Alpaca socks soon. Dave didn't want dog, so he gets married instead. Dog stays part of deal. Speaking of the dog, Rudy is inspiring. Late night songs they write. While we may never hear those songs they have written on the radio, there are some really meaningful songs that Holly and Dave share together. At this time, I would ask for those doing the readings to come up. They will be sharing with you some lyrics from some of those songs.
Okay. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I've seen some changes, but it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll melt with you, modern English.
I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Your song, Elton John.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Cindy Lauper.
I don't know why I have to follow that, but give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You're the end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. Because I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. All of me, John Legend.
Thank you.
I'd like to focus again on those last two lines. As I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. This is a good representation of the commitment a marriage will need. Marriage is not just a blending of ingredients. It is about a commitment. Just as in cooking, it requires at some point that all the ingredients get put through some heat. Your marriage commitment will be put through some heat. Sometimes this may be struggles between the two of you, and sometimes with others, and sometimes it's just the circumstances of life. There may be days when you may not feel like loving one another, and you may be considering, oh, where could I hide the body? But don't do that, because the goats and alpacas may dig it up. In all seriousness, it is at these times that this commitment will get you through. Honoring your commitment will bring perseverance, and perseverance will bring you to hope, and hope will lead you back to love. Earlier we learned of the late night songwriting that Rudy has inspired. Holly and Dave shared with me that the name they chose for their album would be The Golden Rules, which is perfect. That will remind you that you are supposed to treat others the way you want to be treated. That is a good example of what love does. Remember this, love is not a noun, it is a verb, it is an action word. Love causes us to do things even if sometimes we don't want to. It will cause you to be patient with each other. In kindness, you will begin to consider the other person first. Love's golden rule will keep you from being too self-centered and inappropriate toward the other person. Love will not allow you to look only for what you can get out of marriage. As the song said, marriage is all about giving. Sometimes you give, and sometimes you have to give up. Because of love, you give up your right to have to be right. Love is the reason you give up your scorecard of wrong things done or said. Love causes you to give up any pleasure in doing or saying something wrong to the other. Remember this, love is happiest when truth wins out. Love is saying that your problems are my problems. Let me help you with them. Love does not allow us to give up when times are tough. It never lets us believe anything but the absolute best about the other. Love always believes that good things are on the way. It says, hold my hand. We're going to get through this together, no matter what. Love, when you put it in action, will not fail. Understanding the act of love and commitment you're about to make here this evening, are you now ready to make your vows? Dave, please repeat after me. From this moment, I, Dave, take you, Holly, as my best friend for life. I pledge to honor, encourage, and support you through our walk together. When our way becomes difficult, I promise to stand by you and uplift you. I promise to work at our love and always make you a priority in my life. With every beat of my heart, I will love you. Holly? Holly, repeat after me. From this moment, I, Holly, take you, Dave, as my best friend for life. I pledge to honor, encourage, and support you through our walk together. When our way becomes difficult, I promise to stand by you and uplift you. I promise to work at our love and always make you a priority in my life. With every beat of my heart, I will love you. Here we have the ring. Let these rings be a reminder to all who see them. They are an outward sign of your inward commitment today. They are made from precious and valuable materials. May they always remind you of how you're precious and valuable to each other. As you place the ring on Holly's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart. I promise from this day forward, you shall never walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home. Repeat after me. mystery on his finger. With this ring, I give you my heart. I promise from this day forward, you shall never walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home. And now, by the power invested in me by the state of Louisiana, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Dave, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I now present to you for the first time as a married couple, Holly Peak and Dave Malouf. I stopped the world and met with you. We've seen some changes and it's written that's all time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I stopped the world and met with you. I stopped the world and met with you. It's getting better and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I stopped the world and met with you. I stopped the world and met with you.
So we feel like it right now. You went fast, but I'm following this. She's on finance meetings. I mean, I'm a little jealous of this laid out. The thing is, we're up at 4 to it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. How much did you drink?
Why not?